Hello. So today we're going to speak about the Muslim ban and its secrets. The secrets of the Muslim ban. The secrets of the Muslim ban. So everybody has heard about the Muslim ban. Donald Trump, the president of the United States, has asked the government to impose a ban on quote-unquote specific countries, primarily countries where there tend to be a lot of Muslims within these countries. So why is this? Why is this darkness has it surfaced against Muslims? Well, we're at the age of Aquarius, where everything is revealed. Ta-da! Everything is revealed, and I'm going to reveal the secret to you. So, in the situation, in the Torah, the Torah is the Old Testament, the rules that both Muslims and Jewish people follow abide by. It's the teachings of Abraham, it's the communal teachings of Abraham that both teachings came out of, and all other faiths throughout the world came out of as well. So in the teachings of Abraham, it says that the first son will merit all the gifts. It is the first son who merits all the gifts. So how does that play into everyday life? Well, Abraham had two children, one by Hagar and one by Sarah. Now, Hagar's son, Ishmael? I'm going to go ahead and say Ishmael. I forget the name. And Sarah's son was Isaac? I'm going to go ahead and say it's Isaac. So you've got Ishmael and Isaac. So you've got two different sources that come out of Abraham. And Abraham, I believe, constitutes Keter, the upper world. Now, if you don't know anything about, the tree of life, you can research the tree of life on the internet. You can go to Kabbalah.com, find out a little bit more about it. But basically, the blessings are supposed to go to the first son. So technically, the first son is Hagar's son, Ishmael. Now, Ishmael, his descendants are the Muslim people. Dun, 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 a plot twist here. So theoretically, according to the Torah itself, the teachings and the blessings are supposed to be given to the Muslim people by the Jewish people. What? Mind blown. Now, there's people out there that don't see it this way. They're like, no, because Muslims hate Jews. And it's like, it depends on the interpretation of what you're associating with and the different changes that have been done to these particular texts. But when you go back to the root seed of the text in any kind of spirituality, not any kind of spirit, but within Western spirituality, the teachings of Abraham and Christianity on all that surfaces, you have the element that the Jews are supposed to take the teachings and give them back to the Muslims. Now, how does this not, within the Muslim nation, the teachings have been resurfacing? Because you have the Kaaba, which is the place where Allah resides. Now, if you take both Kaaba and Allah and combine it together, you have Kabbalah. Bum, bum, bum. So, and Kabbalah is an old ancient teaching that the Muslim faith, that the Jewish faith kept to men over the age of 40 who had children who were already rabbis. So this particular wisdom, so what happened was Rab Berg and Karen Berg broke out this wisdom and they were like, hey, Madonna, holla, Britney Spears, Ashton Kutcher, what's up, what's up? And then they were like, hey, it's all about transformation and going back inwards and about looking at yourself and introspection and seeing that basically everything outwards, the entire world around you, is based on what you're doing inside and how you're perceiving and what you're doing and astrological elements and whether you're governed by them or you're not governed by them. All these teachings were the teachings of Abraham at its seed numerical gematria code. And so all these particular teachings, and of course, do unto others as you would, the teachings of Jesus. Jesus taught Kabbalah in parable. So all of that, all of it, the deeper secrets are supposed to go to the Muslims. Bum, bum, bum. Now, some people theoretically say that the reason why there's this tension, that they're building up this tension, is because they want a holy war. What? Yeah, they want a holy war because some people say that when they build a temple, when they physically build a temple, there will be world peace and the light of the Creator will be able to come down. Now, the 32 paths, there's 32 paths, and there's perhaps 32 different versions of the light of the Creator. So whatever light is, so if you destroy a bunch of evil in order to get a building built, in order to summon a creature, what do you, or an being, what do you think it's going to be channeled through because of the darkness that has been associated to such purpose? That's the whole question. Now, other people say that it could be aliens from outer space that all of a sudden just go, ta-da! The temple is built. And everybody's like, what happened? Everybody wakes up in the morning and they're like, the temple, just there. I don't know what happened. You know what I mean? And everybody just has this communal understanding that the temple comes before the rock. Sorry, the temple does come before the rock. Because if even in Muslim teachings, if you look at the Muslim teachings, the temple comes before the rock. Literally. So what do you think? Do you agree? Do you disagree? This is a very controversial issue. So the Muslim ban is darkness, the manifestation of darkness, trying to create doubt upon humanity that there is a division between Muslims and Jews. When in reality, you actually see various different Jewish people within the Jewish faith actually going out there and protesting the Muslim ban because they're realizing at the end of the day, this is no different than what happened back in the day with Hitler. So, what do you think? Lot to think about, huh? I want to wish you a wonderful year. Take care.